this goddamn dog. Anytime she seems to get up off the couch, she decides, oh, it's okay just to pee right in here. She's even gonna look. And then she looked guilty, so that I knew she peed. And I let her sleep in there until somebody put her to bed, thinking somebody would close the door. But nope, heaven forbid. Somebody closed the goddamn door. God damn it. Oh, we finally got these stupid solar lights to work. I actually pre-warmed up the car. Alright, so last night was fun. Let's see. Oh, I got an alert on one of the security cameras at one of the locations I monitor at 3 a.m. and I reviewed the video and it was a moth, so that was great. But then as I was getting up to check that out, Jackie was running down the hallway and was like, let's go, dude, I gotta go potty. So 3 a.m. took Jackie out for a tinkle, then came back in, and of course she was like, oh, give me a treat. Little did I know that Autumn had already peed on the floor. So, alright, off to the gym. I'm actually gonna probably be late for RPM class. I haven't done that in a couple months, so I figured, why not? My knee's been acting up a little bit. RPM class is good for strengthening up my knee, so I might as well go. Alright, off to the gym. Let's see, what's interesting at the gym? Dude, RPM, there's only 3 of us in class, including me. Guess everybody's on vacation. So that was nice. Felt my knee tweaking out. I wear orthotics, and actually, the weird thing is, like with orthotics, where they sit in my sneaker, if I just actually pull it a little bit to the side to adjust my arch, it starts to feel better. It's amazing how your knees are totally dependent on where your feet sit, like big time. So that should be good. Oh, and then I was just chatting with there's a mother and daughter that come to the gym, and then I guess they were talking about their wedding, and they're like, oh, we have 1 seat available if you want to come. Like, somebody backed out and they can't come, but if you want to come, you're invited. I mean, I'm friends, well, slightly with the family, but I guess they know that, you know, I don't know, nice, friendly person. They're like, I'm like, oh, do you have a videographer? They're like, oh yeah, bring your camera. You can do the ceremony. And I'm like, all right. I was like, well, somebody give me their information. So I got the bride's to be information. She texted me, so I gotta see if I'm around Saturday. I don't know. It'd be fun to go. And I feel weird just being like, hey, just me, and my wife would be at home. I could go and videotape the ceremony for them as my present, and then just go to the reception, maybe have the meal and some drinks, and then maybe skedaddle. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll see what my wife says. Oh, right. So what am I doing right now? I am going to go get the turkeys that I assembled and put them in the car. I don't want them to get mixed up with all the other shit, because my meals were a little different than the rest. All right, so here it is. The lights flashing, but I know school's closed, so I'm gonna go through full speed. It'd really suck if there's a cop there. I don't know why these things aren't. They actually manually have to go out and set them, which is a little. Mechanical timers work better, I know, because I actually had a timer on my lights out in my front yard, and I had a digital one, and then after it's probably like 2 years, it went dead. So then everyone's like, oh, the mechanical ones are better. So I actually went and got 2 mechanical ones, and one of my mechanical ones is now shot. Stupid spin dial just spins. Doesn't even catch on anything. So, but supposedly they have like a lifetime warranty, so I just need to actually go and disconnect it and go take it back. So I'll work on that. All right, so I'm gonna go get my turkey delivery items, put them in my car so I can bring them tonight. They're already separated out. Those will be the ones that I'll probably deliver because I have the addresses, and I'm the only one that has the addresses. Well, actually, multi people have the addresses. I'm the only one that has all three of them on the site. So we'll do that. So I'm gonna pick up these and go home and have some breakfast. Oh, it's 8 a.m. I'm back home. Got my turkey shit here. And yesterday, the kids were all making breakfast sandwiches, at 11 a.m. So I figured, you know what, why not? So cooking up some sausage, got my cheese bagel. I'll put cheese on this, and then I guess after I sizzle that up and got the grease in there, I will do 2 eggs in there. That'll be healthy. And my wife's upstairs ranting about some parent that actually just signed up for a conference today, or maybe last night at the last minute for this morning, which you're supposed to have done a month ago. So we'll see. I guess everybody should be home by around noon. That's right. Now I gotta look at the Jeep. I gotta go get some stamps. I guess I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of stamps, come back and then stamp them. I was thinking if it was just a couple, I could probably just put the stamps on in the post office, but I think my wife said I gotta get like 70 stamps. So that's not gonna be enough, so I'll bring them back. Guess I gotta look and see when the post office opens. I think I'm gonna pre-toast, that way it gets crunchy, and then toast again to get it to melt on top. Because if you just put it on top, then it doesn't really toast that much. Because all your shit's in the way that you're trying to melt down there. So I'm gonna double toast. Another thing, I've gone through a ton of new paper. A ton of toner where it tells me, gets to the point where it says, you've got to replace your toner. So now I just found a way to actually reset that, and all my prints are coming out perfectly fine. Oh my god, why is it saying no paper now? Now we will cook the 2 eggs in the sausage grease. Chopped up the sausage, put some cheese over, and don't want it dripping down the toaster and catching shit on fire. Quick retoast. I guess I just need to retoast this to melt it. Only because I don't need to toast the other half, so I'll put it on for 4, but I'll pull it out actually after it after it's ready to go. One of these days I gotta mount this back up there again. It keeps on falling. Nice and melty. Ooh. Top it. I don't know if that's correct. And then it's way too big to eat like that. Gotta cut it. And voila. Well, I came back to the school today to see if this Brad guy was going to be around, but the one guy said he talked to him this morning, but he's not sure if he's going to be coming around or not. I guess he's got 3 jobs running, so I guess I got a mental note, try to get his email off of their website, Landtech. I gotta remember Landtech. All right, I'm gonna go to the post office and get some stamps. This is probably what'll happen. I'll be driving out and I'll see him drive in. Then I'll follow him. Something's going on at the high school. There's a lot of cars here. Well, glad I went right when I did, because I walked in and there was one guy in front of me buying one little book of stamps, and then I bought $70 worth of stamps, and now there's 10 people in line and more people showing up.
Recording start.
It's right before 10 o'clock. Must be the witching hour of the post office. I gotta work on the Jeep. I'm gonna try to take off that serpentine belt, and I'm trying to find I have a pair of destroyed insulated pants. Then I have a nice pair of jeans that are insulated. Well, they're not nice, but they're okay. I was gonna wear either. But now I'm thinking both of them are in the wash, so shit. Because it's cold outside. All right, let me Let me double check if it is in the dryer. Jackie's made herself at home in Aubrey's bed. Even though this used to be Logan's room. Everybody switched rooms when they went off to college and moved around. So, did like most people do, I looked up a YouTube video of how to release the tension on my serpentine belt. And looks like there's a little spot built in on the tensioner. Oh, looks like it is. So I should be able to get this off pretty easy. And then wiggle some of these pulleys and see which one is messed up and making the weird noise. Actually, you know what? Let me restart it right now, see if it's still making the noise. See if you can hear that god-awful noise. Oh. Of course. Now it's not making the noise at all. Oh, a little bit. I hear it a little bit. So I guess I'll double check it. That's a story I forgot to tell you. So when I was in the garage when the postman showed up and to get my thing, and I grabbed this. This is a tension release device. I don't know, tool. I had it in my hand, and then the postman kind of looked at me. He's like, said my address. I was like, yeah. I was like, no, I'm not gonna hit you with this, dude. I don't beat up postmen. Got that baby in my little notch. Cool thing about this is got the 1/2-inch section. I can't even see what the hell I'm pointing at. Oh, there it is. And then I attach this, the 1/4-inch piece, and then I can take the tension off. But I think I gotta take it out and get it over here. It's probably a little easier. There we go. Now I can take the tension off and get this off real easy. So my estimation, so when I took this off, this thing moved, but I'm assuming this should be like almost like whee, spin real easy. It moved pretty rough. So I'm assuming the bearings in this are kind of shot. So that should be a pretty easy thing to replace and then double check. Actually, you know what I probably should have done was, I didn't check that one. I'm gonna take this back off again. I didn't check the tensioner pulley. See how that's moving. I was just waving to my eldest daughter's friend Alden. She's pulling in to get Aubrey, and they're gonna go get bagels or something. I don't know. All right, so I have about 150 envelopes for Christmas cards. So now I was gonna put it in the mailbox, but they said don't you dare take it over to the post office. So I'm taking it over to the post office, and then I found a local place that's got my Jeep parts that I need, and it's not exorbitantly more than Amazon. I could get everything from Amazon on Friday, and I'm like, you know what? If I get the parts today, I want to fix it today and be done with it. And then hopefully it runs, because I don't know what's going to happen today, tomorrow, or whatever, who's going to be driving all over the place. It's nice to actually have the extra vehicle. Now this freaking RAV4, be nice if that was fixed. Alright, to the post. Well, that was an interesting sight. I just went by a local farm that was obviously getting some paving done out front, and the father must have been on the paver smoking his cigarette, guiding it along, and his looks like 12-year-old daughter was right after it, tamping away on the sides. Oh, there's some Mennonites playing volleyball outside. That's what I was wondering is, do any religions treat Thanksgiving any kind of way, like religiously at all? I guess not. I would assume not, because it's not really a religious holiday at all. Because I guess somebody was telling me that this is the Franconia Heritage Restaurant, which is, I think, Mennonite run, that somebody was going to eat there on Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh, I guess it's not closed, which is kind of shocking, because usually people close down for Thanksgiving, but I guess maybe restaurants don't, because they know that some people need a place to eat or whatnot. So who knows? Here's another good question for you. You know how in our area they have them. It's the voted best of X, Y, and Z.
In half a mile, turn right on South Main Street.
He's always interrupting me. if you have one that's from like 3 years ago, 5 years ago, do you still display that? Because it's kind of like saying you kicked ass back then, but you're still not. I don't know. Or is it just that, hey, you were voted best once, so therefore you're still pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I'm just curious. Okay, so now I'm super pissed, kind of at myself, but more super pissed at the goddamn Advanced Auto Parts. Like unadvanced. So when I called over there, I said, I need item 900056A. And he said, oh, okay, 956A? And I said, no, 3 zeros. He's like, okay, let me go see if I can find it. He comes back and he's like, yeah, I got one. I'll pull it aside for you. I'm like, okay. So I get over there, I grab it, I pay for it, come all the way home, I open it up to put it on, and I could clearly tell it's not the same thing. When I look on the side of it, it's 900556A. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm pissed at myself for not actually looking at it while I was over there. And I even more pissed off, I feel like I got upsold on an item, because on the serpentine belt, actually, because it said I need a belt for it. And then I was like, yeah, there's like, I think there's one that's like your brand. And he's like, oh no, you need the one with AC, so you need the $44 one. I'm like thinking, no, I looked online and there was a version that was $38. That was their kind of store brand. But I'm wondering, they just always try to upsell you on the more expensive one? I don't know. So I wrote down the part number, and I'm gonna be like, all right, do you have this other item? Or does that not really fit? Because it said it was the same length as this other brand, so I don't know. I guess I'll get to the bottom of this, for my second goddamn visit over there. This is ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm literally gonna kill myself now. So, now I told you they screwed up the part. I didn't fucking bring it with me. I think it's sitting on the Jeep. Because I was looking at the serpentine belt, looking at that, making sure I brought that with me back. And I didn't bring the thing back. Oh, I am now just so pissed off at myself for... I just rush through shit and don't take stock of what's around me and what I'm doing and making sure I have everything that I need to do what I need to do. God fucking damn it. And of course I didn't even notice until I got back to the store again. So now I'm gonna go back home and back again. So 3 fucking times to return this shit just because they fucked it up to begin with. That's it, makes it even more annoying that I fucked up twice and they fucked up once, and now I fuckity fuck.
Town Road.
Driving past that road that I probably talked about a month ago that's still not open. Jesus. And it's still not open. And what I mean by that road is the connector that's supposed to take 63 to 309 that they've been working on for like 2 years. And it looks like it's totally ready to go. I don't know if they're just spray painting more lines on it. I don't know. I did go home and actually found my thing. I put it down to get myself a drink and then just left it there. Don't know what to say. My wife saw me and she's like, oh my God, are you all right? I'm like, I just want to fucking kill myself.
Turn right on Elroy Road.
I love just fucking wasting time driving around in fucking circles. God damn it.
In 1 point.
So I returned my item. Actually, I didn't even return it. He just walked over, gave me the other one, and I'm like, he's like, just take it. Just take it. I was like, okay. But I was actually going to ask about the goddamn serpentine belt that I think he upsold me on, but I'm like, all right, whatever. No, I just want to get the fuck out of here and go home. All right. Jesus Christ. Here's my old one. I can just hear the crunchiness of it. It spins, but I think the bearings are kind of shot. This one's a little tighter, but... So, Got to put it all back together again. Ugh. Let this doohickey. And there, a little better. All right, hopefully this does not make a noise anymore. That'd be handy. Got 35 foot-pounds dialed in on my torque wrench because that's what my buddy said you need to torque this down at. So, pain ass fun of rethreading the new serpentine belt. Ugh. At least the Jeep is way open and a little easier than any other car I've worked on. Well, it still makes a noise. It's a lighter noise, but I guess the next thing I'll do is replace the tensioner, because that's like only like 20 or 30 bucks. And then if that still doesn't take it away, then I guess I will replace the alternator. So it's turkey delivery night. So they were busting my balls that I was not there, and they were going to start early without me to start packing up the food, because I told them, I said, last year I got there at 5:30 when we were supposed to start and everything was done. So don't start before 5:30. So they're busting my balls already before I got there. I did get there 2 minutes late. But then people showed up a little bit later, so whatever. So we went around and delivered, I think, 5 meals. We were gonna do 5. We had one that we think we knew the family, so we didn't want to make it awkward. So we ditched that off to somebody else. But we did deliver 4 turkey dinners, and we actually had 2 that had more than 5 people in the family. And I guess Waste Management actually donated a couple turkeys today that were frozen, so we gave them to the families that had bigger families, so they can have a frozen one to put in the freezer and save for another day. The last family was really, you could tell in her eyes that she was super happy that we dropped it off. So I guess that's why you do the turkey delivery. So yep, now we're gonna go back and hang out with some of the people, and then figure out what we're gonna do later, because I know Becky wanted to hang out with, have a drink with Aubrey at the bar somewhere. Right, we got our red turkeys, hung out at the after party for a little bit, had a couple beers. Now we're heading to a local watering home with my daughter Aubrey. Look, there they are, going to the watering hole. Nothing. Okay, we're at
That's right.
Arzo Hotel.
Turkey with the gravy and cranberry.
We got the Thanksgiving
Can't believe the
song.
milk treated down strawberry. Turkey, dong, 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 dong. Like when the beat goes, making you pretty though. Girl, when they show, dong, 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 dong. Oh, that dress was scandalous.
I might have requested this.
Shaking that thing like Peter Fish, locking the eyes so devilish. So damn kiss like hip hop spot. Using the hug, neck dot, burn like hip hop. In the Vida Loca, she got dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Be move your butt. Nigga sing it again. Got dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Baby, that thong. Like when the beat goes.
Oh, come on. Fun guys.
So we got denied at the Dutch because there's too many people, and then we had to come home. And there's a bunch of vagrants in our basement hanging out.